Hello and welcome to yet another video in our series called Mudras for Healing. Today we're going to talk about a very important mudra called Gyana Mudra. See, the most important mudra in mudras is Prana Mudra, and we've already done video on that. However, today we're going to talk about the second most important mudra called Gyana Mudra. And why is it so important? Because it's related to our memory, it's related to our intelligence, wisdom, and our IQ level. So stay tuned. So what are mudras? Mudras are hand gestures by which, engaging certain mudras, hand gestures, we can lock the flow of the energy in a certain way. So if you want more energy to go towards your mind, IQ, and brain, then you want to engage in this Gyan Mudra. It's also called Chin Mudra. See, the most important problem this mudra solves is this problem called attention deficit disorder, ADD. What is attention span? Attention span is my ability to be able to focus on one particular thing at a given time. See, in 2008, our attention span as human beings average used to be 12 seconds. And by 2013 or 14, it was measured again and it was 8 seconds. And you'll be surprised to know that the attention span of a goldfish is more than human beings, 9 seconds. It's very interesting to know that if this attention span keeps dropping from 8 to 6 to 5 seconds, then we would not be able to fit our sentences without knowing what we were talking about. So this mudra addresses that problem, because air is related to our mind, and to be able to have a focused mind, we have to have balanced amount of air in the body. But if you don't know what the index finger stands for, please check out in this video. I have gone through detailed description of each finger with relation to each element in the body. So let's talk about the first one. The index finger denotes air element. An air element signifies our mind. See, if your mind is not grounded, if there's too much air, then you're thinking from one thought to another thought to another thought. And we call it monkey mind. And if it's too less air in the system, then you would not have any thoughts. So it's lack of creativity, which can actually cause depression. So it's very important to be able to balance the air element in the body. So that's why when we engage this mudra, it really literally grounds our mind in this moment. That's why if you see all the scriptures show these famous meditators meditating in this Gyana Mudra, just like this. Look at this Buddha statue and look at the hands. You'll be surprised to know that Buddha is holding the thumb and the index finger together. And if you go to the Indian culture and if you look at these statues of gods and goddesses, they're actually holding this Gyana Mudra for meditation. Let's approach this a little scientifically. See, our brain is only 2.5 to 3% of the body mass, but it consumes more than 30% of the calories. So in other words, each thought you're thinking consciously or unconsciously is costing you energy. It's costing you the calories. So as you do this mudra, it creates a loop in the body and you're not thinking anymore because the energy is flowing in certain loop, and it's conserving the amount of energy you're spending in distractions and thoughts. So that's why this mudra, when you do in a meditation pose for 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes, an hour, up to an hour, it can literally conserve all the energies. And once you get out of meditation, you'll feel excellent. You'll feel like you have rejuvenated. And this is one of those mudras which don't have a restriction. You can literally do this for 2 hours. So let's look at the physical benefits of this Gyana Mudra. So as you bring the thumb and the index finger together and you push it very lightly, it engages your hypothalamus. It's connected to your hypothalamus and pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is actually taking instructions from the hypothalamus gland, which connects your brain, the nervous system, to your endocrine system. So as you engage this mudra, it balances all the hormones in the body. And also, it helps you go to sleep because there is no excess thoughts going on. There is another mudra we did specifically for sleeping, which is very beneficial. But even this mudra would help you get to a place where you don't have many thoughts racing, so you can go to sleep. It's really good for memory. If you are one of those people who keep your keys somewhere and then you forget, then you should engage in this mudra. And if your child doesn't remember when they read something next morning, then it's really recommended for children to develop their neurons, especially until the age of 13, when they're developing all their neural networks, synaptic networks. Then this mudra is very, very beneficial. Now, just another thought, this in palmistry is called a Venus mount, and people who have this pronounced Venus mount are usually influencers in our world. So as you engage this mudra for periods of time, it helps you develop the Venus mount. So just some benefits of this mudra. And if you like this video, if you got a little value out of this video, and if you think there is someone you know of can benefit out of it, please go ahead and share, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. My name is Abhi, and I help you create the life by design. Namaste and peace.